All right, so next week we're not here because we're doing the Rick and Morty premiere party. It premieres on Sunday, so
apparently I've been asked to host the streaming of the thing.
Yeah, you're helping us out there at the party.
I should probably get to see the episodes before that happens, right? So I know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah. It could be a disaster. Because you'd be like, what are you going to see? I don't even know what you're going to be doing.
Me neither.
Then the week after that, it gets more confusing. We're going to be in New York. Right? Is that right?
We are, I believe, yes.
That show's already sold out because it's in a teeny little theater. Not that you guys were going to fly to New York to see us, but for those of you listening to New York. And then we're back here and we're rolling like James Brolin. Do you think? Are you? Is there anybody here that's lactose intolerant? Yeah. There's got to be. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you a couple yes or no questions. Do you fart a lot when you? Yes. Okay. Does it hurt? Yes. Okay. So it's just like if you just had like a cheeseburger. Worth it. So is it possible that I could have been lactose intolerant my whole life?
Yes.
And I'm just now noticing because I fart so much. What did you say?
If you shart yourself a lot.
Shart yourself? What are you British?
You do poop your pants a lot.
Well, yeah, but that's alcoholism.
I'm a drunk too. I don't poop my pants ever.
Well, it could be a combination. Like if I'm drunk and eating a lot of dairy, then I'm like farting so much, then my inhibitions and judgment are lowered, so that I'm like, here comes a great fart, and like I don't realize.
Now, have you ever pooped your pants sober? Let's figure this out.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I have because I remember in Comedy Sports. I remember at the Marriott Hotel. I went
in
up
Milwaukee.
I remember very distinctly because like Dick Chudnow, the founder of Comedy Sports, was like setting up the stage, and he said something like, "I wonder if we should play this game or that game tonight or whatever." And I said, "Well, Dick," 'cause I felt like a fart coming, and I said, "Well, a real crowd pleaser is if we," and I just shit in my pants. There was no sound. It was just. And I just walked away and like to throw my pants and my underwear in the garbage. And I was like, I had no pants. Like I had to borrow someone else's pants, and they knew. It's not like I took a shower. It's like so they knew that they then were gonna have to throw their pants away too.
Did they know what happened? Or they just
everyone knew. There was no way I was gonna like. I'm not gonna let that be a secret. Then that's just more humiliation. Like as soon as that shit starts, I'm going to ground zero. Wait, DEFCON, whatever. I'm not gonna let somebody go. Dan shit his pants.
I was on stage in LA with a guy, one of the dudes in our show, who was the referee. Right before instead of intermission, it's called halftime, and all of a sudden it smelled like somebody shit their pants. And certainly enough, our referee had just completely filled his pants, and so he came back out at halftime, for the second act, and he instead of having black trousers on like he'd had to start the thing, now he had like navy blue or royal blue sweatpants, but no underwear on, so you could see his little wiener like poking through. And it was mesmerizing because whenever he talk over here and his wiener go over here, and he talk over there and his wiener go.
I know who that guy is.
And I wanted to mention his name so bad.
There was this kid named Noah in my grade school. Noah. I can't remember his last name, or boy, I'd tell you. But I remember his first name was Noah, and he was, by his own account, he was allergic to cheese. So I think we just didn't know it was called lactose intolerance back then. But he said, I'm allergic to cheese. And we go, what do you mean? Like you sneeze when you eat it? And he's like, no, I shit my pants. But then it was like, it was the 80s and it was a public school, so he would take $1 to eat cheese. people would give him $1, and he'd go like, "Really, $1? It's like he had some witticism like poop's temporary, money's forever, or what? Like my,
I wish that were true, Dan.
like my pants will be clean tomorrow. Yeah, but it's gonna cost $1 to wash them.
Yes, tomorrow night my pants will be clean, but I shall be rich.
And I remember like he would. I remember one time he shit his pants in the cafeteria.
What age are we talking? I'm sorry.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't him. I mean, Noah would shit his pants all the time, but but he did it on purpose, and then I think he'd just go home, and I think he would just like whistle the theme from the Andy Griffith Show, and it's like I guess he was the kid that was nailing it, right? It was like I shit my pants when I eat cheese. I'll give you $1 to do that. Okay, goodbye, school. Hello, dollar.
I have to go do two things. I have to go do some laundry and go to the bank.
I mean, so, but there was this kid. I can't remember his name, but
I wish you could, because the names of your friends from school are hilarious.
I want to say his. I do remember his name. I remember his full name. His first name was Henry. I want to say his last name because it's adorable, but it's alliterative. He was an adorable, very quiet kid, and he shit his pants. And for some reason, this is what's really weird. Like, this would have been first grade, not kindergarten. Because in kindergarten, I told you the story of how I in kindergarten, you don't even know where you're going. Like, they used to take me to that special room when I was in kindergarten because I knew how to read, and they left me in this room, and like I didn't know how to read the clock. So
Has he told the story before?
I had to.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know when the bell rings, I get to go to the bathroom, but I don't know what time it is, and I don't know when the bell's gonna ring, and I had to pee, and I just peed in the chair. I just was in the middle of this walk-in closet surrounded by textbooks, and I just went. And it's just this big, and right in the middle of it, it was like the bell, and I was just like, I just kept going, and then I just got up and took a look back, and there's this big ocean of pee, and I just hit the lights and left, and just pissed all down my pants, and went and got in the lunch line thinking like, oh yeah, no one will notice. It's like, you look like you were riding a painted horse that hadn't dried yet. Of course people are going to notice. But and the guy who really pointed out, my brother, who was like in 6th grade at the time, was like, did you piss your pants? And the whole school was like, you pissed your pants. Anyways, when I was in 1st grade,
did you cry? Was that horrible?
I think that was so weird that I don't think I cried. I think I've cried it less, but
did you realize you could have been making money on this the whole time? You could have been peeing your pants for $1 a pop.
So this kid Henry, so Miss Piana comes up to me at lunch, 1st grade, and she goes, she's got Henry, she's holding his hand, and she goes, Daniel, will you take Henry to the bathroom? He had an accident.
What?
Now, I never shit my pants in school, as far as I know, so I don't know why I'm an expert. Like, send him with Noah, like Noah will show him the ropes. Maybe that's what she was worried about.
We don't need another poop tycoon in our school.
I think it was like because I was smart. I was the smart kid. I was supposed to handle. It was like I could be like an.
Or that you dealt with the trauma of peeing yourself so well that you thought, like, I can take it.
Yeah, and I went. Yeah, I remember going into the coat room where the bathrooms were, and he just went into a stall, and I was just kind of like, I have such a clear memory of that. Like, I was just hanging out by the winter coats, just going, let's like trying to talk him through it, like an old war buddy or something. Like, I was like, I poop my pants all the time. Okay. Oh man, it's everywhere. It's all right. It's okay, man. Just clean it up. I don't know what I was supposed to do, and
that's so weird.
Yeah. It's a positive memory for me, though, because I felt like I did it right, but I'm sure I didn't. I don't know. I'm sure I wasn't supposed to, like, help him. That would be crazy if the teacher wanted me to, like, help. Yeah. Like, she couldn't have wanted that.
Yeah, how would she have judged the success of that task? What was she hoping would happen? I mean, wouldn't, like, usually you go to, like, the nurse or they call a parent or something, right? I guess this was in the past.
Yeah. It was. This was like in dinosaur times, and there weren't. There were probably just as many pedophiles and kidnappings, but there was no internet yet, so it was just sort of like, well, as long as he's with someone, we can't just send him off into the world. We'll send him with 2 kids, so they'll be harder to kidnap.
We had beatings in my elementary school. Like you got corporal punishment. Like there was hard spankings at our school.
I don't think we ever. We would get,
That's hilarious.
For our birthdays, there were. we got paddled for our birthdays.
You could hear kids getting spanked if someone did something bad. I feel like I've told the story before, but there was a ping pong paddle supposedly, and they really whacked the crap out of you. Not quite, but you could hear it from outside the building, and so you'd be in there. It was like a scene from some World War II, like prisoner movie, and you could hear the kids screaming. You wham! Ah! It's the fucking worst. And then supposedly the legend was there was one kid that was so badass he clenched up his butt cheeks and broke the ping pong paddle. The kid was famous, whether or not that ever happened. But he was Paul Bunyan.
Because his ass was so muscular.
He just fought it so hard. He's like, yeah, and fucking destroyed a ping pong paddle.
Well, my mom would hit us with a wooden spoon, and every once in a while the wooden spoon would break.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that there was stress cracks.
Yeah.
There was fatigue.
I hate that kid got credit for. Because it's like if you just hit a rock with a ping pong paddle, it's not going to break. It's not like because it's so hard.
Yeah.
Like someone else's ass wore that thing out for him.
Yeah, where's their credit?
Yeah. No, I don't think anybody got.
They call those starter butts.
Like.